nestled right in the heart of Central Europe, you'll find a little republic with a big landscape. For such a small country of just under 8,000 square miles, it packs an almighty punch. It's got everything a traveller could wish for, from pretty little rustic villages to large cosmopolitan cities. It's a beautiful land, largely covered with vast forested areas, full of birds and wildlife, castles, churches, ancient towns and villages. And even though it's surrounded by 4 other countries, it still has its own unique little bit of coastline. And some of the most turquoise rivers I've ever seen. To top all this off, the people and the culture, absolutely fantastic. And it's not bad below the ground either. So I'm Michael.
It's temporarily closed, so I'm not going to take any chances on that.
And this is Jimmy.
Hopefully get more flying up.
And for Jimmy and I, the country's main attraction would be its soaring mountains. These extremely steep limestone peaks provide some of the hardest trekking in the whole of Europe. So please come and join us on our journey as we trek through some of the toughest and steepest terrain we've ever climbed. Welcome to Slovenia, and welcome to the Kamnik Savinja Alps. The first 3 days on these magnificent mountains has been a real challenge, and when we finally got down yesterday, for me that was a real sense of relief. So this morning I was looking forward to a new chapter in our journey, chapter of 5 days wild camping, and the expectation of more rolling hills away from those severe vertical drop-offs, or so I thought. So we'll start our journey on day 4 from Zgornje Jezersko. First meandering gently through beautiful pine forested valleys, eventually climbing steeper onto the rocky and more difficult terrain of the steep-sided slopes to the summit of Storzic. Leaving Storzic, we head across its seldom hiked and extremely steep-sided West Ridge. Jimmy and I since found out that this notorious ridge is known by the locals as the Bitch, and when you've been across it, you absolutely realise why.
Good morning and welcome to day 4 of mine and Jimmy's Slovenian mountain trail hike. We finished our Via Ferrata section yesterday, the first 3 days, and now we're on a 5-day stint of camping, wild camping on the top. So we're not staying in any huts unless we get some issues, but this is the start of a 5-day trek camping. What I've done is I've chosen to hike about 10 mile a day. Mind you, it's a 45-mile journey in total. So all being well, we're finishing 4.5 days time. So we've got 4 nights wild camping and a few summits to climb. Different sort of terrain to the last 3 days. This is not as technical. No Via Ferrata kit, just camping equipment. So I suppose we're trading off the lighter weight, more technical stuff for heavier camping weight, so we've got tents and we're carrying all our food as well, so quite a bit of weight to carry around. But all being well, we'll get it complete in 4.5 days. Water might be the issue. We've got some huts that we pass on the route, so we should be able to get water there, and there's a couple of little opportunities for water as well, because we've got dehydrated food with us all the way around. So all being well, we'll get finished in 4.5 days time. Whole journey's 45 mile. Today it's a 10-mile journey, and it's quite a decent hike. We've got about nearly 6,000 feet of elevation to climb, which is a lot with camping equipment on. And I think it's about 3,500 feet down, so it's quite a big day we've got. So all being well, we'll get it completed and get a nice camp spot tonight, and we'll see how the day goes, and I'll catch you later.
Oh well, let's get our water bottles filled up here, Jimmy, before we start this big climb. Lovely. So there's the first glimpse of Storzic.
First glance at the summit. There's the Slovenian equivalent of the Herdwick.
Here comes the bitch.
Thank for that. Thank for that. We're here. We're down off that danger. Aye. Summit. It's summit.
Whoa.
One wants some. Has a little flop.
Before he's trying to eat his arm.
Get up there.
Little leg syndrome, see it?
Coming in, Jimmy.
Right there.
Pani zaporurat. Ja. Kira pa je, zdaj pa ne vem, kira je. Pomni.
Najda, čepaj, ne.
Ili. Pit, ili. Na, pit, pizza, pit, pit.
Yeah, that's the way to get out.
Pit. Pazi, zasukani strne s tabu.
Dick.
Pit. Daj otiš.
Ja.
Pit, ili. Ili.
Levaj.
Ja.
Ili, pit. Na, pit. Pit, ili sa, pit. Pit, ili. Pit. Pit, ili, pit. Pit. Na, pit. Ili. Veš loti, veš.